Exactly. He entered this arena at about 7:45 and wasn't done talking until after 9:30, and still lingered around and did some handshakes and waves. Did not crowd surf as I hoped, but he did give the people here their money's worth. And although the tickets were free, you know what I mean, they waited a long time to get into this place and show their support for the president. Here's some of the video from earlier. You can see huge crowds here. The entire lower bowl was full. The upper bowl was full except for some of the nosebleed rafter seats. We noticed they didn't put the president's face up on this tonight. And anyhow, the president continued to really energize this crowd. He hit on a lot of his familiar themes from his national speeches, but he did do some things that are unique to Minnesota. The police uniform controversy, Somali refugee resettlement, and the refugee who represents this area in Congress, Representative Ilhan Omar.
How did it happen? Congresswoman Omar is an America-hating socialist. She minimized the September 11th attack on our homeland. Come up here, Bob, come up. As you know, for many years, leaders in Washington brought large numbers of refugees to your state from Somalia without considering the impact on schools and communities and taxpayers. I promise you that as president, I would give local communities a greater say in refugee policy and put in place enhanced vetting and responsible immigration controls.
Now, Mayor Jacob Frey tweeted a response to that local consent comment the president made. Basically, he said that he gives his consent for the Somali refugees to resettle here. We asked Bob Kroll after this thing broke up. We asked him what it felt to be on stage with the president, and he basically said, "Awesome! You can't beat that. You can't get better than that." The president tonight was off script quite a bit, and he told the crowd he loves going off script, and they enjoyed it. It just was kind of like feeding off the energy of the people in this arena. Back to you all.